What does Tiffany and her music mean to you?
I remember just recently she was saying about just like empowerment of people and herself, especially because she's gone through a lot. So yeah, empowerment.
She's somebody that I look up to because she's just so resilient and she's just had such a long career and gone through like so many different like phases and always kind of like come out on top. And
she's helping a lot of people break barriers towards the American scene, people coming from like the K-Pop side of here.
And if you listen to her lyrics of the song, it's always about like being yourself, loving yourself. And not only that, whenever she like sees you and sees all her fans, she looks you in the eye and it's like, this is for you, I wrote this for you, you be you.
No, that's how I feel too, because like when I, like, as I said, SNSD was my first like K-pop group, so like back then I didn't really like have good self-esteem, and because of them I was able to like embrace more like how I look and how I feel about myself. Hello friends and intellectuals, how are you doing today? Today is a very special day here in LA because Tiffany is in town. I'm really excited. Again, I won't be able to attend this show, but it's okay because I'm just gonna do what I did last time and just play her music once I get home and act like I'm there in the crowd. But yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. It's so exciting that Tiffany's finally doing her own thing. I say like finally, but I mean like I'm so glad that Tiffany is touring and doing so well in the American market. So please support Tiffany if you have not already. Okay, she is doing it. She is serving justice, and yeah, let's get out of here because my hair is a mess. But yeah, so I'm gonna head over and we're gonna talk to some fans, see how they're doing, ask them some questions with Tiffany in town. What is your name and where are you from?
I'm Rossi and I'm from Venezuela.
I'm Kira and I'm from Oxnard.
My name's Emily and I'm from San Diego, California.
Hi, I'm Jenny and I'm from LA. Hi, I'm Andrea and I'm from Covina.
My name is Jaime, I'm from California.
I'm Iris and I'm from Irvine. I'm Nikki and I'm from San Diego.
Hi, I'm Kim. I'm also from San Gabriel.
I'm Adriana and I'm from the South Bay area.
I'm Jamie and I'm from Vegas.
I'm Christian, I'm from Los Angeles.
How long have you been a fan of Tiffany?
I've been kind of doing this since I got a boy.
Since when I got a boy?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
I've been a fan since Lionheart.
Since when?
Lionheart era.
Like, oh, gotcha.
I've been a fan of hers for around 4 years.
I've been a fan of Tiffany for like 3 or 4 years now, ever since she was in Girls' Generation and BTS.
Ever since I was born. I mean, I'm a lot older than her, but 10 years, I would say.
4 years now?
4 years?
Well, for me, it's fairly new with my friend Tiffany. They kind of introduced me to her. But, you know, I'm liking her music so far.
10 years.
10 years? Yeah, 10 years? 10 years. What does Tiffany and her music mean to you?
I remember just recently she was saying about just like empowerment of people and herself, especially because she's gone through a lot. So yeah, empowerment.
She's somebody that I look up to because she's just so resilient and she's just had such a long career and gone through like so many different like phases and always kind of like come out on top, and I really admire that she's like not just like staying in the comfort of like the K-pop scene, and she's really like jumping into the Western scene and just trying to like do her thing and do what's really true to her. So I really like admire that she like lives her truth.
Hard working since her debut, and I think lately her music has been more about herself and like how hard has it been for her to be where she is right now. And I think she is such an amazing singer, and her lyrics are amazing.
Tiffany and her music means to me. I just find it very inspirational and positive, and it just helps me. I don't know. It helps me go and help my day.
Yeah.
I think Tiffany is very explorative in her music, and she always like takes time to consider everything, and it's just really inspiring how she goes out of her comfort zone to do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Tiffany and her music, it means a lot overall, because I've seen her struggle as a group from Girls' Generation, where I originally started from, to see her grow from there is just interesting when she's also older than me.
You really see the passion of what she does, what you don't really see a lot of these days.
And especially when she's just coming from a girl group and then going solo out here in America, it's just, you can see that she really is authentic and genuine in everything that she does, and how that resonates with her and her fans. Us as fans, we understand where her intentions are and what she's doing, and it just makes you really want to support her even more, whether you're a new or an old fan.
She's helping a lot of people break barriers towards the American scene. People coming from like the K-Pop side over here. Just really awesome.
I think a lot of it is like woman empowerment, especially in now day and age. A lot of things are changing, and she definitely gives that, I guess like gives off that vibe and is able to help, especially Asian Americans, feel like they belong somewhere. So
This is her song. It's like the words that she has, like, it just inspires me, you know? She's like the person to inspire a lot of people, especially the young women and stuff, so that's why. I would say, like, in Korea, she promoted with SNSD, and they like came out with so many songs, like just loving herself and stuff. And now she's finally here as a Korean American, and if you listen to the lyrics of the song, it's always about like being yourself, loving yourself. And not only that, whenever she like sees you and sees all her fans, she looks you in the eye and it's like, this is for you, I wrote this for you, you be you. She and the girls taught us how to love ourselves and how to just be true to who you are, really.
Same. No, that's how I feel too, because like when I, like, as I said, SNSD was my first like K-pop group, so like back then I didn't really like have good self-esteem, and because of them I was able to like embrace more like how I look and how I feel about myself. And is there anyone you would like to see Tiffany collab with?
I think it'd be cool if Tiffany collabed with Kim Petras. I think that'd be really cool. Or maybe like a drag queen. She's so into RuPaul's Drag Race. I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Probably, Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Ariana? Oh nice.
Probably, for me, Kalani and Billie Eilish. I also have to say Ariana Grande. Honestly, like whoever she wants to collab with, like because she knows her vocal range. She knows what messages she wants to deliver. I'm sure she already has a list of people who like she wants to collaborate with. So like let her do what she wants. Like whoever she collabs with, well, I love it anyways.
I just want to see her collab with like rappers. I feel like her doing like a rap collab would just be like really cool. Just because her voice is like so nice to listen to, I feel like that makes sense.
What's your favorite Tiffany moment?
Oh, when she won her radio music awards.
Yeah.
That was like a really good like feeling, right? You're like, who is she?
Everyone wrong, so we thought she wouldn't won, but she won.
Yes.
Like for me, it's when she first like stepped out of solo, because it's like a new journey for her. It's like after she was in the group with her girls, and like now like it was her time to like go in her way. Like it's like now she has the opportunity to share like more of her fans like what she's doing and like the songs. And also, one of the biggest moments when she won the iHeart Music, sorry, I can't talk, iHeart Radio Award, like, that, like, I was screaming, okay? Like, you could tell that she was humble about it. Like, if you watch her interview, she didn't know. Like, she was just pulled over, and when they announced that she actually won, there was tears in my eyes, like, real tears.
A bunch of moments, but there's a compilation of every time Tiffany says DJ put it back on in Genie, but it's like across the world. So it'll be like Shanghai put it back on.
Tokyo Town, put it back on! New York, put it back on! Madison Square Garden, put it back on! Dream Concert, put it back on!
Is it, and it's just so iconic because it's a song that like all these fans from around the world like know and love, and that's her line, you know. And she has so many memorable lines, but that one specifically I think is like my favorite.
For me, it's a more personal one. I watched Girls' Generation in 2014. I got to see them at the red carpet, and I got to get a high five from Tiffany actually. So I was pretty happy about that. Thank you, Tiffany.
So after this, like, is there anything you want to say to people who don't know who Tiffany is, since she's new in the American market?
support her, please. Like, she's the most pure human being ever. Like, you don't deserve her. Like, we don't deserve her. Like, I'm sorry, we don't deserve her.
Like, just give her a chance. You know, like, her music is really good, and I think that right now, like, there's not like a lot of like good like pop music, just like feel good like pop dance music, and I think Tiffany's trying to bring that back. You know, she really listens to a lot of like the original pop girls. Like, you know, she loves Madonna, she loves Britney, and I think she's like reinvigorating that pop music feeling in the radio. So I hope that like people give her a chance. How are you gonna listen to Lips on Lips and not bop? You know, it's so good.
She actually went from the struggle. It's again her struggles. She will like tell you about her struggles as like even training from like originally as a K-pop artist, and now just seeing her grow. You actually see like just watching her grow like something that is extraordinary.
If you wanted more 2000s feel type music with a little pop, I think Tiffany has a really good EP. Every song there's pretty much a bop, so go check it out.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about K-pop for a sec, just in general. Would you consider yourselves K-pop fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because of my parents. Because they're the one that like introduced me to Girls' Generation. As soon as like I started like liking Girls' Generation, I consider myself a K-pop fan.
Gotcha. And is there a group right now that you would recommend people to check out?
I personally like
Shiny Red Velvet?
Dreamcatcher, yes, Twice,
Itzy.
For me, it's Red Velvet.
Red Velvet.
I watched a concert like last month, so I'm really into that right now.
GOT7 and Shiny are the favorites right now. Red Velvet? I don't think so. I feel like they're a little underrated, but honestly their vocals.
Icon, definitely. Icon's one of my favorite boy groups, so I always have to recommend them to people.
I'll be that classic fan, Stan Luna.
Favorite songs by them?
Listen to Jonghyun. Just do it. It's a good decision.
Oh, well, since I mentioned ITZY, Dalla Dalla is their new single, their debut single. And just keep an eye on them because they're JYP's new girl group. And they deserve a lot of love. And just wish them luck in the future.
I feel like a bad boy. Everyone likes that song, so probably.
It depends on your taste. Like, you just have to kind of try it out. Like, I personally like NCT 127's Knock On right now. Yeah, and No Longer.
And know that there's music for every taste in K-pop, because a lot of people think that K-pop is only pop. And I know like it seems tricky because K-pop, but it's just the same music that you hear in the Western music Korean. It's so great.
I would say I'm Okay. That's like the most recent song, and it's just like really good because it kind of just talks about like when you kind of have to like pretend to be okay because like you're going through some stuff but you don't want to like let it out, and I felt like that was really like a genuine message. And since Hanbin, the rapper of the group, wrote the song, it just feels like very genuine, and I really feel like I'll listen to it and kind of like feel like somebody can relate, you know.
And before we go, is there anything that you would like to say to Tiffany just in case she's watching this?
Girl, I love you. Oh my god. And you have been an inspiration for me for such a long time. And since I want to be an artist myself, and I want to connect with people through my music, like you. I feel your music and I love you. Oh my god.
I'm happy that you're just doing great in the US. Yeah, you helped me through tough times, and then you're just inspiring me, especially since I want to be in the entertainment business and like she's doing great things for like Asian Americans.
Tiffany, you are such an inspiration, and I am so glad that you're doing your own thing and always living by your own rules and by your own heart, and really following what that does and like how your heart speaks to you. And thank you for everything you've done for us too.
I don't know, just that I've listened to her music for so long. She's just been such a big inspiration. She hugged me once and I cried when I got home, so love you. Oh my god, well, this is gonna feel real, but I love you so much, not to be dramatic. I will literally die for you. And like, I will always support you. Like, you're such an amazing person. Like, oh my god. You do everything for us to be happy, and
if your next life or your next life, you still want to be SNSD, you want to be Tiffany Wang, you want to be Tiffany Young, don't worry, like, we got your back, we'll still be your fans, we'll still be the fans of your girls. In our next life or next life, don't worry about that. Do what you want, girl.
Nice.
Do what makes you happy.
Thank you for being such an inspiration. Thank you, you're the best, keep going.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you just for basically existing. We love you. We love everything you're doing and what you stand for. We honestly, a lot of us, I want to say, wouldn't be the people we are without your presence in our lives.
That's kind of true.
And it's just, you're doing great. I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm hoping everything is going to go 100% great and soaring for you.
Just thank you for being truthfully and genuinely you. You've been an amazing role model and helped me come out of my shell and learn more about myself. And I think a lot of people can say the same. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being yourself. And after this tour, please go relax, have a good time, enjoy the world. Thank you so much.
That's it for this one. It was really nice going down the line and talking to Tiffany's fans. SNSD was the very first group that got me into K-pop, actually, and it's really exciting once I hear that one of the girls are in town promoting something or working, especially if it's one of their own creative projects, such as Tiffany's comeback here in the States. I'm really excited for Tiffany breaking through in the American market, and I really think that she's gonna make it. Like, this is the perfect time for her, and as you can see, she still has very loyal fans that stuck with her through all these years. I don't think I talked to anyone that wasn't a fan for less than 3 years, it seems like, except for one person, but it's good. Thank you for supporting her, and thank you all to the new fans as well for supporting Tiffany and giving her music a chance. So yeah, really have no idea like how much Tiffany and SNSD means to me. I don't know if I already said in this video, but they were the very first K-pop group that got me into K-pop. And you know, growing up plus size, I guess we'll say, like, I call myself fat. I'm fat. Like, growing up fat, like, it wasn't easy. Like, people always would pick fun at me and stuff, and you know, that really hurts on the self-esteem. And ever since like getting into Girls' Generation and following their music and just seeing them, like, how empowering they were, and like, they just to me, like, it just made me feel like, you know, it's okay being the way I am, and I'm confident in who I am, and mostly because I'm a woman. But because I am a woman, there's so much more to me, and I say who I am, and I have all this power. And Girls' Generation definitely did that for me as a fan, which is why I'm here and why I'm doing these videos. They inspired me so much to the point where I wanted to seek out people who felt and went through the same things as I did, and you do see that in the K-pop community, and that's why I love making these videos and talking to folks. So that's it for this one. Tiffany, my message to you is thank you so much for continuing to do music. You're one of my favorite vocals from Girls' Generation, and you know, I never thought I'd be here in LA where you're from, and just being in the same like space as you is crazy. And I'm upset with myself that I didn't find out about this event earlier, but I'm pretty sure I'll be back, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Keep doing you, keep inspiring people. I know you will. So yeah, I love you. Thank you everyone who spoke on this video. And yeah, so until next time, Rain, take it away.
Oh, Mika, I like him one more.